Hey everyone, welcome back to Decor. If you love vintage-inspired home decor, you're in for a treat. Today, we're transforming every room with timeless vintage charm, perfect for spring with a rustic touch. From soft florals to antique accents, I'll share ideas to bring warmth and character to your space. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment below with your favorite decor tip. Let's get started. First impressions matter, so let's start with the entryway. A rustic wooden console table paired with an antique mirror creates an inviting focal point. Add a vintage vase filled with fresh spring blooms like lavender or peonies. A woven basket for shoes and a distressed coat rack complete the look, making your entryway both charming and functional. For a vintage-inspired living room, think floral patterns, soft pastels, and delicate lace. Swap out modern throw pillows for ones with faded floral prints or embroidery. A weathered wooden coffee table and antique candle holders add warmth. Drape a crocheted or linen throw over a vintage armchair to complete that cozy, lived-in feel. Transform your bedroom into a dreamy retreat with vintage charm. Start with a wrought iron bed frame or a distressed wooden headboard. Layer soft linen bedding in muted tones like blush, ivory, or sage. Add a vintage trunk at the foot of the bed for extra storage, and finish with delicate fairy lights or an antique chandelier. A vintage-inspired kitchen is all about charm and function. Open shelving with mason jars, ceramic pitchers, and antique dishware creates a cozy, nostalgic feel. Hang a rustic wooden sign or a vintage clock on the wall. Consider a farmhouse sink and distressed cabinets for that perfect old-world touch. For a stunning vintage dining space, opt for a distressed wooden table with mismatched antique chairs. Layer the table with linen runners, vintage china, and a classic candelabra centerpiece. Incorporate a glass front hutch to display heirloom dishes or thrifted vintage finds for an extra touch of charm. Even a bathroom can have vintage character. Swap out modern fixtures for brass or bronze finishes. A clawfoot tub, if space allows, adds timeless elegance. Use glass apothecary jars for cotton balls and bath salts, and hang a vintage mirror to complete the look. Soft floral wallpaper can also bring a fresh, classic touch. Create an inspiring vintage office or reading nook with an antique writing desk and a cozy upholstered chair. Add a vintage globe, a brass desk lamp, and stacks of old books for character. A delicate lace curtain or sheer drapes will bring in natural light while maintaining a soft, romantic ambience. For those lucky enough to have a sunroom or patio, turn it into a vintage garden escape. Use wrought iron furniture with floral cushions and add terracotta pots with fresh herbs or flowers. Hang string lights for an evening glow and use a vintage watering can as a unique decorative piece. Walls play a huge role in setting the mood of a room. Hang antique picture frames, vintage botanical prints, or an old wooden window frame for rustic charm. A gallery wall with black and white photos in ornate gold frames adds a nostalgic touch. Don't forget decorative wall sconces for soft lighting. Storage can be both functional and stylish. Use vintage suitcases stacked as a side table, or repurpose an old wooden ladder as a shelf. Wicker baskets, antique crates, and glass jars help keep your space organized while adding rustic charm. Even an old apothecary cabinet can serve as a unique storage piece. Lighting can make or break the ambience. Swap out modern fixtures for vintage-inspired chandeliers, brass sconces, or Edison bulb pendant lights. An antique table lamp with a lace shade can add the perfect soft glow to a side table or nightstand. Spring is the perfect time to refresh your vintage decor. Swap out heavy winter fabrics for light linens and florals. Use pastel-colored glass bottles as vases and add fresh flowers like tulips or daisies. A vintage birdcage with fairy lights inside makes for a stunning seasonal centerpiece. Finding the perfect vintage decor doesn't have to be expensive. Visit thrift stores, flea markets, and estate sales to uncover unique treasures. You can also DIY some vintage-inspired decor, like distressing furniture, repurposing old frames, or creating handmade floral wreaths. The best part? It's budget-friendly and totally unique to you. And that's it, friends. Simple ways to bring vintage charm to every room in your home. I hope these ideas inspire you to add a little rustic, timeless beauty to your space this spring. Let me know in the comments which tip was your favorite. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new decor idea. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Decor.